And welcome back to the Red Crew. It's your boy Chesco. I am here with Luis. I am here with David, and we're back with another episode of the Red Crew. What y'all been up to? What you doing this week? I booked your flight. We're official. We're going to Cancun.
Now you're going for sure.
Now you're going to Cancun.
Peña was the one that got you that flight, huh?
Juliana Peña got me that flight. Shout out to Juliana Peña. Look, I know we already talked about the fight, but I'm gonna let y'all know about my emotions during that fight. So I rewatched the fight, and I think Juliana Peña won it pretty clearly. Mm-hmm. However, y'all were watching it when I got here.
We also did and thought the same thing. I was
right?
like, what kind of mind fuck happened that night? Because I thought she lost.
Me too.
Yeah, the first time. Yeah.
I was watching it with CE here, and you could ask him. I was having
a panic attack.
I was like, I was throwing stuff. I was like, man, what is going on?
Yeah.
And I was pouting like a little child here. And then.
Wow.
I was like, you know how when you sit like this? That's how I was.
Oh, you sit all the time.
No, but
you're
like
barely sitting like that.
Way lower. I mean, way lower. So I was like slouching. I was pissed. So then they say, and new. And then I jumped up.
That was.
I'm not gonna lie. If there was a hoop, I could have dunked on it. I jumped so high.
That day you could have dunked.
Yeah, that day I could have dunked. Hey, did I tell you my story about my knee?
What happened to your knee?
So I got ACL surgery years ago, a long time ago. You remember? A long time ago.
Yeah.
So
crutches and everything. Yeah.
And what you call it? Oh yeah, I was in crutches. Oh yeah, I got hurt playing with him. and yeah, I got ACL surgery, and I remember them saying, okay, when you got to pay your bill, and everything. I was like, would I be able to dunk? And they're like, you should be able to dunk. I haven't been able to dunk.
Were you able to dunk before that?
No. That's not the point. That's not what I asked.
Yeah, that's not what
I asked, will I be able to dunk? And they were like, yeah, sure. You should be able to dunk. I haven't been able to dunk, so I haven't paid a single dime of that bill. Until
that logic is airtight. Logic is airtight.
Yeah.
Until I'm able to dunk, I'm not paying y'all anything.
Yeah.
Usually I don't side with you on a lot of things, but logic is airtight.
That's
a verbal contract right there.
That's a verbal contract.
They said that you would be able to, and you're not able to, so why should you have to pay?
Until then,
Yeah.
You gotta get another surgery, the dunking surgery.
Yeah, so I'm not paying y'all anything until I could dunk. And it was like 9 years ago. So much that they even stopped charging me.
They already know.
Even better, yeah.
Yeah, they stopped.
That means they checked the verbal contract again, and they're like, oh, he's right.
Because they called me, and they're like, we'll send you to collections. They don't know that they know me in collections, and I'm not worried about collections. Okay? And then collections called me.
Go ahead.
Collections called me. Like, I'm scared of them. I'm like, y'all have never done anything to me. Unless collections has a collections people. Which I don't think they
maybe,
do. Do they?
Yeah. The collections sell because they sell it to a company, so they can sell it to one company after another,
Yeah.
trying to collect up.
Somebody stopped buying, bro. I don't, or yeah, whatever it was.
They just defaulted it.
Yeah, so I'm good now. My credit was terrible for a while.
Because of that.
Not just that, bad decisions.
Oh yeah.
At least you're keeping it real.
Not bad. And the first studio I ever built, I built it off of my credit card. I didn't know how LLCs and none of that worked at the time.
Just bought it. Yeah.
So I'm like, I gotta pay for all this stuff somehow,
So and I don't have the money. Credit card.
Yeah.
You did it from your personal credit card.
Yeah, I did it from my personal credit card. So, my credit was messed up for like 10 years, but something I learned. This is a secret. Because I learned it after 10 years. I invested, like I didn't just spend the money on my credit card like on shoes and stuff, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I spent it on something that made me money.
Yeah.
So trust me, when you have bad credit and you have money, it don't hurt that much.
It kind of just revolves back around.
Yeah, it sucks.
You're like, all right.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm alright though.
Yeah, I don't need credit. Like I got cash. So
true.
I don't need credit. Now it sucks when you don't have credit and you don't have cash.
Oh yeah,
like that's when you need credit. So, I'm telling you, I could teach a business class.
You should.
Yeah.
What's your number one rule?
Number one rule, mine is Like, for example, I think this is a fact of life. Tell me if I'm wrong. And nobody taught me this. I just kind of came up with it. Being broke doesn't suck.
Okay.
Being broke and feeling stuck there with no way out sucks.
Okay. What is your rule?
Oh, I don't know what the rule is, but
I was trying to do something from that, but
I don't know what the rule is. What I'm saying is, like, when you're broke, but you're working towards something and you have a way out,
yeah,
you can live with that.
Because you see the light.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you're broke, because like I said, we grew up broke. I didn't have nothing. But I always saw that I'm young. I don't really need anything, and I feel like there's a way out. So I was always good. When you're in your mid-30s and you're broke, and not even, but it's not that you're broke in your mid-30s. You're broke in your mid-30s and you have no idea how you're going to stop being broke.
You think that's a mentality thing, though?
I think some people are comfortable being... Look, what's broke? Broke is relative.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, broke is relative. Because if you're making 70 grand... I don't think you're broke.
Absolutely not.
Now,
You just got to readjust your lifestyle.
but do you want to?
Well, you're going to have to. If you don't want to be broke anymore,
And
then
you don't have to. You just make more money.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about being broke because you lost your job, or...
But you could get a second job.
Yeah, but the second job isn't always going to pay the same as the first job.
No, you. I'm not saying quit the first job.
No, I'm saying, but if you're broke now because you got laid off.
Oh no, that's different. Of course, no. Then you're
okay.
broke, because you're not making 70,000 anymore. You're making nothing.
Nada.
Yeah, if you're making 70,000, you may have some savings, but you don't have a lot. So, so yeah, it's like if you don't have a job, then yeah, you're broke. But like if you have a job where you're making 70,000, is like, I don't agree with that. You have to adjust your lifestyle.
No, because you're not broke.
No, but you do have to live a certain type of lifestyle, because
I agree with that, but you're not broke at 70,000.
If you're making 70,000, you're not making 70,000, especially after taxes.
Okay, even if you're breaking 60,000, 70, 50,000, that's not broke.
No, that's not broke. It's relative, but again, it limits your options.
Well, then, like you said, if you want better options, you gotta get a better job.
And that's my point. It's like, and that's where you ask the question: is that a mentality thing? Is it? Like, are we just why? For example, like say if we are stuck there, why are we stuck there? Are we stuck there, or people are content being there?
Look, I think that it is useless for you to complain about something you're not willing to do anything about. So if what you're complaining about is that you don't have enough money, do something about it. If what you're complaining about is that you don't have enough time, make time. If you're complaining about that you don't have, I mean, there's some things you just won't be able to do anything about. Like, if you don't have an arm, you can't just buy an arm, right?
You do have a what?
An arm. I mean, you could always get a
right?
But it's not going to be a
you
regular.
can buy an arm.
It could be. It's going to be a prosthetic. It won't be like a regular arm.
Oh
right?
yeah, of course. It might cost you an arm though.
Good point.
Same shit.
But if you're not willing to do anything about it, then why complain in the first place?
Okay.
I think that's why we go back to the mentality thing. Like,
And that's why I say it's a mentality.
No,
thing.
but it could be too. Yeah, I agree with that. If you're not willing to do anything about it, don't complain about it. I agree. Now, what if you're not willing to do anything about it and you don't complain about it? I don't think it makes it any better.
Say it again.
I don't think, like if you're not willing to do anything about it and you don't complain about it,
But I'm not talking about just complaining verbally or complaining out loud. I'm talking about just complaining to yourself, like, oh man, this is the worst. Like you internally complaining.
No, yeah. I mean, if you're content being, I don't know if the word is mediocre. It might not be mediocre, but it might be. Like, I don't know. It might be.
If you're content being,
parallel there.
Yeah, it might be like.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say it's mediocre. If you're content with that lifestyle, then
The word mediocre hurts a lot of people, but it might define it. Like,
yeah.
the mediocre
that's also a
means the
perspective
middle,
thing, right?
right?
No, mediocre means
It's not great.
Mediocre is like an average.
Yeah, it's
right?
an average.
So it's not like a bad thing.
No, mediocre is only moderate quality.
Moderate, it's average. Moderate is a moderate is a synonym for average.
It literally says not very good.
It's not very good. It's not great. It's exactly what I just said.
Is it good? Okay.
Yeah,
is
it's
it very good.
It's not very good. It's true. Yeah, that's the definition of it.
Yeah, it's just all right.
Because it's not bad. Right? It's legitimately in the middle, right? It's not bad, it's not good. Yeah. But people don't want to claim they're mediocre.
Yeah.
Right?
Because they don't want to complain that they're not very good.
No, because they think they're good. Unless you walk around saying you're bad.
But again, there's people that are perfectly fine living a minimalistic lifestyle, and they prefer that. So to them, that's not mediocre. But to us, because it is a perspective thing, to us or to certain people that want things or want a lot of things, that's mediocre. So it all depends on your perspective on what it is you want. If you want more things and that's all you have, that is mediocre.
So you're saying for some people that's the top? That's
they're living their lifestyle.
But
yeah, I think
is that because what they want or because what they're used to?
No, because that's what they want. There's some people that make $50,000 or make $100,000 and like, you know what, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want. I don't want anything more. I don't want anything less. This is what I want.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying you're wrong. It just baffles me a little bit.
You and I would agree to that.
Like,
yeah, I get it though. I mean, like, imagine a homeless guy getting some money here, there, gets a job, boom, gets an apartment. For him, he's balling.
But look, put that in perspective.
Yeah.
If you call a homeless guy mediocre, you're giving him a compliment.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. It is.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
I wouldn't say that.
But, because he's definitely not mediocre. He's below average.
Okay, that's what I'm saying, though.
But mediocre is not a measure. You're using it like a measurement. Mediocre is an adjective, not a.
But yeah, it's a comparison. Mediocre, you're comparing it to the top or the bottom. Like, so you're defining where somebody's at.
Yeah,
so,
level-wise.
Yeah, level-wise. And
okay, yeah.
it baffles, like, for example, I don't see an issue with somebody making 40, 50, 60, 70. I don't see an issue with that at all. I see an issue with somebody being content being there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have an issue if you make 50, 60, 70 as long as you're working, you're bettering yourself. Or, of course, like, and I don't have an issue with a man who's willing to sacrifice for his woman to be, you know, I see all that. I don't have an issue with any of that. What I see an issue is with somebody saying, you know what, I'm happy being in the middle. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing I see an issue with.
It's more complacency.
Yeah.
Yeah, complacency, laziness. Like, and no, I've always said this. I don't know. I've always worked, for example, I don't understand why my girl or any girl would be fine. I would love to talk to a girl about this. Maybe they can answer this. Because why would a girl be fine with somebody who's fine being
fine?
Like, with somebody who's fine being middle, being mediocre, being okay, being
not striving for more,
not wanting to win. Like, I don't understand it. Like, I'm not saying with somebody who loses, because we all lose, right? But not making the attempt
to try to get
exactly
better, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
oh, you know, I actually heard something on the radio today. It was like the girl got a new job, and at this new job she was making 3 times what her man was currently making, and I guess that's right. It was on top of that they were fixing to get married, so engaged, and he was like, don't accept that job.
Oh, and if you do, that's not okay.
Engagement's over. Obviously, she took the job 3 times more than somebody else's salary.
He left? He's a moron.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah, but we knew he was a moron before that.
Yeah, kind of ultimatum, though.
Yeah, that's weird. So, I mean, they're obviously not together now, but, I mean, she still wins both ways, right?
That was a win-win.
That is a win-win. You're not wrong.
Not for him, though.
It's but manipulation. There's a lot of guys who talk big talk and then don't walk at all. Like, I've heard plenty of guys be like, I don't gotta do anything to get $1 million because I could get $1 million. And I'm like, you don't do shit to get $1 million. You go to work. Yeah. That's not getting you $1 million.
Very slowly.
Ever. Like, I'm telling you, you're not getting it. It's like, I'm saying, it's like, that's more what I meant. Now, if you're openly lazy, I respect that a little bit more.
Yeah.
But if you're like, if you just talk and always making excuses, like, and again, it look, working hard is a thin line, and people confuse it.
Okay.
Say it again.
Working hard is a thin line, and people confuse it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, working hard should take you to the level of exhaustion. That's what working hard is.
Mm-hmm.
Working hard should bring you to the level of exhaustion. Did I tell you the other day I slept 8 hours?
Yeah, you did say that.
I don't know how human beings do that,
you were
bro.
more tired.
Yeah.
I don't know how human beings do that. I felt like I woke up from a coma. I couldn't walk. I was sluggish.
That's a good feeling, bro.
It sounds like you got roofied, bro. You said you feel like you were in a coma and you couldn't walk the next day. Something could have happened.
I don't know why I felt bad this time. Like, years ago, you know, when I have to go out of town, I have, you know, tournaments, so I gotta. It's you're on from Thursday all the way to Sunday afternoon. Yeah. And then you have a 5-6 hour drive back sometimes, or a flight sometimes, or whatever. So you're on that entire time, right? And sometimes they give us like Monday off, and they're like, okay, just rest up. So I remember, and this happened years ago. The last time I slept this much, it happened years ago, by the way.
Really?
Yes, where and it was also and sometimes you lose and you don't get the result you want, so you're thinking about that. So years ago,
never turn it off.
Yeah, I went to a tournament. We won it.
Nice.
Drove back in. I remember I had to go to my niece's birthday. So I was missing her birthday. I was able to, you know, do that. Drove back in. Went to the bowling alley where the birthday was being held at. And didn't get home till like 10. Oh. And I remember this vividly. It was the All-Star, the NBA All-Star game. So I go shower. I put on the All-Star game. The All-Star game, for those of you that don't know, ends around 10. Right? Ends around 10, 11, right? Yeah. I fell asleep before it ended.
Oh, shit.
I woke up the next day like at 12.
Oh, damn. On the couch?
No, I feel like I was in bed.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Probably my girl turned everything off, or somebody turned everything off.
Yeah.
and I slept till like afternoon the next day.
Nice.
But that's because I was on for like, you know what I mean? Right. And something similar happened that time that I slept 8 hours. But I'm telling you, I woke up feeling like,
shit,
this can't be healthy for people. Of sleeping this much.
It's actually very healthy for you to sleep.
I'm sorry, I don't believe that. I will go up. I don't get it. Like, can somebody explain to me? Break it down for me. Like, can you reset the camera and break it down for me? How sleeping 8 hours can help anybody? Like, Luis gets mad at me because when we watch UFC fights here and I invite everybody over, I make sure everybody has food. So I order food for everybody, and he says I order too much. I don't order too much. Like, I rather
look. You told me a story once. Oh, it was about a UFC fight during COVID, where you ordered for just you and ET.
David was there too.
Oh, you were there?
Possibly.
How many pieces?
We ordered like 4 pieces.
How many wings?
Like 50.
And that's just those 2 things. I'm sure there was other things that you guys got.
Yeah.
What do you need 50 wings and 4 pieces for 3 people?
First of all, we had not seen each other. We followed the rules of the pandemic.
I think it was very...
We were very responsible when it came to the pandemic. We did not see each other.
You sound like Trump right now. You're going around the question and not answering.
No,
so,
first of all, I'm going to answer it.
You're about to get some alternate facts.
I'm telling you why. You asked me why. This is the why. So we had gone months without seeing each other.
Yeah.
David and I know each other since we were like 3 years old, man.
Okay. I thought he was dead,
I'm so waiting for you to give me a response.
So we had not seen each other the entire pandemic, and we got together to watch those fights. Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna lie, maybe I overdid it that time.
Okay.
Okay, because it wasn't with the pizza or the wings. I did like a whole grocery. Like, I went to Walmart. I had not left my house in about a year, Luis.
You got a little overzealous?
Yeah. And then, so I had a whole bunch of money. And I was like, let me go buy some so we can eat tonight. So I bought like maybe
Everything.
7 or 8 packs of sodas. Like 9 chips, 50 wings. Oh, we brought cheese fries. Remember? Yeah, I think it was at ET's house. I think he still got some of it.
In the freezer.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But I'm saying the point is we didn't waste it. It was all eaten, so it was not
Eventually.
wasted. Yeah, that's my point.
So be eaten to this day.
It's probably still being eaten to
Yeah.
this day. So what I'm telling you is, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. That's how I feel about things. And because the day that you weren't here the day that I was at Phoenix, right? So he's the one who ordered the food.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if he
It
knows
was just
this.
CE and myself, and I ordered 2 pizzas.
Ray was here.
Nice.
Oh, Ray was here. Okay.
I got complaints.
He didn't get complaints.
I got complaints that there's just pizza here.
You know what the complaint looked like? He asked, what did you guys have whenever Luis was here?
Yeah.
It's
It's like,
just
we had pizza.
Like when you're
And
here,
he was the one
when
complaining.
you're here, there's chocolate, there's cookies, there's Starburst.
That was not said
there-
once.
There's
That's so
chips,
funny.
there's wings, there's
They
everything.
definitely noticed the difference.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference. There's definitely a difference. They're like, yeah, we got a pizza, 2 for $5. What is it?
It wasn't CC's. It was not CC's. It was not
What is it? Like, so
Little Caesars.
Damn, CC's. People who get CC's like to go, like
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, you have to eat it there because isn't that like a
What?
buffet?
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
Caesars, yeah.
I don't know if I used to be like had a bad taste buds. I used to love CC's.
Caesars was a bomb.
I used to love that shit too.
But now the quality's, I don't know if it's changed.
I haven't been to CC's in years,
Yeah.
probably decades.
No, well,
we usually go. It's It's a once a year thing too.
why do you go once a year?
Yeah, because we want to go. We still think it's decent, right? The dessert, those cinnamon rolls, can't beat it, bro. Can't beat it. So we definitely go for that, but it's once a year because afterwards you feel like shit.
No, it's that. No, but I'm a pizza parlor fan though. I like pizza parlors though, and
So
We
what's
should
a
have
pizza
more of
parlor?
those.
Like a pizza buffet place?
not necessarily a buffet place. It's just like a restaurant or kind of like.
You just have a bunch already.
Yes,
so you
they
just
have a
pick and
bunch already.
choose.
So you get to pick by the slice, maybe,
gotcha.
Yeah.
or you can order your whole pizza, whatever. Just
Gotcha.
kind of like CC. It is a little bit more expensive though.
Or are we talking about like Spankies, or are we talking about like
I don't know.
what's the name of a pizza parlor?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's not many.
There's
I
one
don't-
called Parlor Patron is one that I go to. And
Kind of like Sbarro's?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I think we went to one.
That's in the
It was
mall,
actually
though.
a Pizza Hut one, but it wasn't like the normal pizza,
Oh,
small
the
pizza.
Hut. Yeah, I
on
was
Highway
gonna say
6, right?
that's
The one that we
that's-
went to whenever we built the.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha.
That one,
Okay.
it was like a restaurant. We ordered our pizza,
Gotcha.
but they.
Oh, they brought it to you.
But we got to sit there. It's like a different aura to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It looks old school.
Oh, I think we also went. It's called New Yorkers, I think.
Nice.
Or Empire Pizza. There's different ones where
Okay.
it's like pizza places where you could get by the slice, or you could create your own pizza. You know what I mean? I do enjoy those. I think that's why I don't go to CC's anymore.
Yeah.
No, but I do
have
actually. I
better
do go to
pizza.
CC's, but it's more because of the child. But
The children.
yeah, because of her.
For the kids.
But if it wasn't because of her, that's why I still go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Gotta go
Yeah,
to
that's
Cane's
true.
all the time.
Cane's isn't bad though. I like Cane's.
I like Cane's. Yeah, I don't mind
Cane's
Cane's.
is
But
definitely
Cane's
the
to me is
best.
something where I just pick up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to go eat in Cane's. I still like when I'm hungry and I want something fast. I stop, get my hot and spicy and my fries, and I'm out.
Spicy.
You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah. That's goated.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but no, but she still likes to go and sit there.
Dude, kids it's crazy how you see like every single kid in America wants a Happy Meal.
Hey, yo,
Got some marketing.
They got it, bro. They
That's some
definitely
great
got
marketing.
McDonald's has to be like tested or something. It's like every kid is just innately knows
it. Yeah.
to
Yeah.
go to McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's. Every kid, like that's what I'm saying.
I
like,
wonder. It has something to do with marketing. It has to do with
well,
marketing.
but it's
Like,
like, dude, like they are addicted to it, dude. Like, yeah, well, not addicted to it, but like it's like What I meant is like every kid from like the poorest kid to the richest kid.
Well, when I
like,
say with marketing, because I'm sure they show it on network TV. I'm sure they show it on
But that's a good point. Though.
Nickelodeon, on Disney Channel.
That's a good point. I don't really know because she's not at the age of watching that anymore. But for example, from what I know from her, everything she watches is streaming, so there is no commercials.
Is there YouTube?
maybe YouTube.
YouTube, but I'm on YouTube a lot. I never
it-
see a McDonald's commercial.
Well, maybe it's different for her.
But
It's the kind of way she's watching, she's-
nowadays what a 10 to 13, 14, 15-year-old watches is YouTubers.
True.
Okay, and that doesn't mean that they have to be endorsed by McDonald's, but they show commercials on YouTube.
But it has to be limited. What I mean, I don't think it's enough to like engrave it in your brain.
Yeah.
They did a study once where they showed I forgot what it's called.
You know how I feel about studies.
Yeah. What are your sources?
they sliced a picture of a Coca-Cola during the showing of a movie X. Let's say, I think it was like Lion King, and just slicing it in the subliminal messaging of the actual movie, because it literally was a slice, not enough for your brain, for your eye to pick up, but enough for your brain to pick up. I think that sales of Cokes during that movie were increased by 30%. So I don't think that has to be
Crazy.
an actual like 30-second ad like there is on actual network
Okay.
TV.
There is a lot of that though, because Apple does that.
But
a lot.
again, it's different. Why? Because Coke is Coke. There's not much different from it, right?
McDonald's, yeah.
Like McDonald's, it's a burger, it's fries. You know
It's a
what I
Happy
mean?
Meal. It's
a Happy Meal.
But no, they don't want Jack in the Box. They don't want Whataburger. They don't want
Nope.
Carl's Jr. They want McDonald's.
Yeah.
In my
then it has to be with the marketing, because how are they going to find out about it if it isn't from their friends or from TV or from their
Oh, you know what I
entertainment?
just thought of though? Just because you do have a point. There's not a lot of ways for them to see this type of advertising, but I think it comes from the parents.
that's partly
Because they hit us
absolutely.
for sure.
That-
They hit
I
us
would- I
for
would
sure.
believe that, too.
So we would probably tell like, "Do you want a Happy Meal?" And they're like,
It
"What the
definitely
fuck
hit
is a
us,
Happy
right?
Meal?"
We
Yeah.
were obsessed with McDonald's.
We definitely
Now,
taught them or are teaching them.
but for example, I didn't teach her. I know that for a fact. No,
Somebody did.
I didn't have her as a baby. I'll say this.
Yeah.
So, but now, I know how I got it, cause it's probably my parents took me as a baby, but I don't really remember it. But I remember watching Yu-Gi-Oh, watching
Commercials,
Pokemon.
Yeah.
That damn song. What is it?
Da-da-da-da-da.
No, it was before that. There was a one. If they would have kept that thing going, McDonald's, you could charge $20 a hot and spicy, and we would still be buying it. Let me see if I can.
Wait, a song?
It was
For
a
McDonald's?
song, man. I'm trying to remember, like "Get a Smile On," something like that. About Ronald McDonald. I think.
Oh,
Thank
my
God that they took that out, cause it would be impossible to avoid it.
Know that McDonald's makes their straws just a little bit bigger than regular straws.
This one.
Because
I
it
remem-
includes.
You don't remember this song? Maybe you weren't here yet. No.
Maybe you were here. Yeah.
No, hold on.
It's probably true.
This is on like Nickelodeon and shit.
No, this is what happened every day on regular
It's
McDonald's
kids programming.
commercial. Like okay, apparently Now I get why we as kids love this, right? Because it's a little
It's fun. It has a jingle.
Yeah.
I'm sure that has
Comes
a
with
lot
a
of
toy.
colors.
yes.
Yeah.
So, but I don't see her ever seeing any of this. I don't think she knows who Ronald McDonald is.
Dang,
Oh,
you should
marketing has
ask her.
changed. Yeah.
You should ask her.
So, but loves McDonald's.
Yeah.
So I think part of it is it's in every single corner. That may have something to do with it.
That would be it.
Yeah.
That may have something to do with it, but I think it should be tested.
For what?
Like, doctors probably like injected in your brain.
Whenever you're like,
when you're born, you're like, you know what, you gotta like McDonald's.
This is the McDonald's.
That's not McDonald's, baby.
Yeah.
This one, I guess you can like Wendy's.
Talking about kids, I saw. How far are we in?
10 minutes.
Okay, so
we got another 10 minutes.
I wrote this down the other day. Let me see. I saw the worst parent in the world. There was a birthday party at the park like at 10 a.m.
Oof.
Nobody was there. That kid is gonna grow up to be a serial killer or a slut. There's no more.
Oh my god.
There's no options. I'm sorry.
Chesco, that's such an extreme.
That's what it's gonna be, Luis. Because if you throw a party and nobody shows up,
yeah, there might.
there's no other options.
There's so many other options.
There's no other options. You're gonna be. And I wrote this down, but I'm pretty sure that's not how you spell serial killer, right?
You write literal cereal?
Cereal.
And I even wrote it. There's no way that's how you spell cereal.
No, that's the actual food cereal.
Yes.
Cereal is with an S. Or serial killer.
I wrote it. I was like, I don't think I wrote cereal right. Because there's no way serial killer is like Lucky Charms.
No, it's the same, dude. Lucky's actually a murderer, bro.
Yo, is it me or leprechauns are terrifying?
That one was that old school movie, Leprechaun. That little fucker was scary.
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't. Look, I know I'm jumping here from here, but that parent's terrible. You cannot make somebody like.
I would want to know what the logic is, because that is, like, why not, like noon? Noon is like a perfectly good like party time.
And honestly, I passed through there. I saw it. It would look depressing. It looked depressing, and it came to my mind. I was like, that kid only has two options: a serial killer or a slut.
Why were those only two options for you?
Cause I
feel like this says more about you than it is about them.
I'm probably being a little sexist, where the serial killer is a guy and the slut is a girl. But it could be both. Like
a serial slut.
Yeah, like it's a serial slut. Like, well, okay, it could be both. But
a mix of both, yeah.
I was trying to be inclusive. Like,
so you didn't know if it was a guy or a girl.
Exactly.
So you're like, okay, what's one for a guy? What's one for a girl?
Exactly. I didn't have to ask what was one for a guy. I knew exactly what it was.
That was close, yeah.
Or they might be. Imagine if it was like twins. You have both.
Too, yeah.
So
Eternals.
I'm just saying, man. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Why am I wrong? I'm not wrong here.
I'm just saying there's definitely more than two options. I'm
What
not
are the
saying
options, please?
I'm not saying that those are not one of the two options, but I'm just saying those not the only two options.
I never had a birthday party when nobody showed up.
Maybe they were just still setting up.
I'm telling you. And if you invited me to a birthday party at 10 a.m., I'm not showing up.
Yeah, he messed up, or she messed up.
Honestly, it's probably white people. White people don't talk to me. Don't know why. Racist. But
Scare them, Chesco.
they're racist. You know, have you ever talked to a white person?
Yes.
It's weird, bro.
It's married to one.
It's weird sometimes.
It was. That's part of the reason. Like, some white people wake up at 5 in the morning. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
They eat breakfast at 6. They eat lunch at 12.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
They eat dinner at 5.
Okay, but then again, like, so does a lot of other races.
I go to sleep at 6. And they're waking up at 5.
You know, you're the odd one here, right? You're the odd one that goes to sleep at 6. You think everybody else goes to sleep at 6? Well, when you're not here, when you're here on the podcast, what time do you usually go to sleep, David?
Yeah. I mean, it's actually not that bad. Like 12. Yeah.
Latest, right?
Late, yeah.
No, I exaggerate at 6. I go to sleep around 4.
Yeah.
Okay, still, you're not.
That's
anything past 2 o'clock in the morning is very.
But look, you're always saying I'm the logical one. Think about it. This is how my day goes. I go to sleep at 4 every day. I'm like clockwork.
Like, I'm not saying that it doesn't make sense for you.
So how am I the odd one when it makes sense?
Because
it makes sense for everybody.
A majority of the people do not have the same schedules that you do.
They should. They should.
All right.
They should.
What's your pitch? What's your pitch?
Yeah.
What time do most stores open? And we can look. We can.
Oh, on a
what
weekday,
what kind of
right?
stores are we talking about? We're talking about like McDonald's. We're talking about like
No, I mean stores that matter. Like I don't know.
like Walmart.
Oh look,
Target.
yeah,
HEB.
I'm meaning like for example, Office Depot. Like stores
Office
in the
Depot.
middle.
Those matter.
Of course, because you need it for work. Don't you?
They usually deliver.
Okay, but they gotta open before you deliver. I'm not saying they don't deliver. I'm saying
Okay, so what's another one
like,
that matters?
Or like, let's say if you have a business meeting, you want to go to a nice restaurant. What time does a normal like a decent restaurant open? Okay. What time does? Golazo.
Sure.
Or
8. 8 is too early though. 8 is like
8 or
sometimes
9-ish,
it's 10.
right?
Sometimes it's 10.
That's where most that are not open at 6. If you don't open at 6, you normally open like at 9, right?
Correct.
Right, and what
10, 11.
or the ones that never close, like McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
So, if you don't open at 6, you open at 9, right? So I go to sleep at 4 in the morning every day, like clockwork.
Damn.
Every day, I wake up at 9, like 8:30 at 9, every day, like clockwork. And I had the whole night to do whatever I wanted to do, whether it was chill, whether it was work, whatever I had, and then I still have the whole day. Because nothing's open before why would I wake up at 6 and do nothing and wait for everything to open up till 9? What's the point?
There's some people that go work out.
They can work out at night?
Usually most gyms close by 10 at night.
Well,
so
then why is 24-hour fitness called 24-hour fitness if you're going to
that-
close at
I
10?
think that's like the only one that is open 24
Bullshit,
hours.
because I had a 24-hour fitness and it closes at 12. I swear, I feel like I could sue.
There is one, yeah.
I'm sure there is one, but most 24 hours are supposed to be 24-hour fitness.
Okay.
COVID fucked it up.
Yeah.
And then some of them stayed like that.
Okay, yeah, but my point is you could work out at night. You don't need a gym to work out.
But most people prefer a gym.
No, people who don't have the ability to think outside the box prefer a gym, and those are people.
Look,
honestly,
Chesko, you're not the popular here. You're not the populace here. You're not the one. Most people don't do it like you.
That they should. I didn't say they do. I say they should. And he asked, "What's your pitch?"
He's giving a pitch for it.
He said, "What's your pitch?"
Has it convinced you?
How am I wrong of anything I just said?
The only thing, it doesn't fit my schedule. I got shit to do.
So that's why they wouldn't
What
work.
do you have to do at 6?
At 6? Yeah, I was to wake up already.
See? You have somebody who's waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
and he's not white.
I'm a little disappointed, David. What do you do when you wake up at 6?
It's either
ready.
gym, walk the dog first, or the gym.
And again, we can't do this at night.
We do, but you just gotta do it again.
Like you can get home at 12 and go work out.
All I'm saying is race is relevant in the situation.
Who's racist? What?
The race is relevant in the situation.
Race.
Whether they're white, Hispanic, Asian.
No, it's not irrelevant because for some reason we're following these dumbass rules that you said that I'm not the norm, right? You're right. I'm not the norm.
Okay.
And
I'm glad we agree on something.
And it should be the norm, and it's the norm in other places. Like if you go to Europe, that's the norm. People don't wake up at 6 in Europe because it makes no sense to wake up at 6. Okay, for some reason we wake up at 6 here, and we wake up at 5 or 6 to go walk a dog where the dog can walk at 12. The dog still has legs at 12, right? People wake up at 6 to go work out.
Usually those things are scheduled around your work schedule.
Exactly.
What do you do? When do you start your job?
At 5.
In the afternoon.
Yes.
So that fits your schedule because you can do things in the morning that you would usually that other people would usually do after 5 when they get off of work.
Oh yeah, it's a flip flop.
So I work at 9. I get off at work.
You just have reverse schedules.
At 8. I go in at 5. I get out at 8. Now, what's your point of all this?
That it fits you because of your schedules. People usually fit their schedules around work or their work schedule. They fit their life around their work schedules.
So do
you
I.
You might have sold me, bro. I think I like your schedule better.
Because he works 3 hours a day.
Thank you. How do you think I work 3 hours a day?
You just said you work from 5 to 8.
No, I know I get that, but how do you think that I got to the point where I could work 3 hours a day?
I don't know.
By working a lot more that got me that schedule. And you know what? I didn't have to wake up at 6 to do it. I stayed up till 4.
It's the industry in which you're in doesn't require for you to wake up at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning. The market's open at 8:30 Houston time.
What do you mean, Wall Street?
Wall Street.
Who cares about Wall Street?
Well, majority of the world revolves around the Wall Street.
Well, that's why people stay up longer in Spain. And
Okay,
Europe.
so you're making my point.
No, but I'm saying, not everybody. Like, for example, let's see, stores that open at 6 for no reason. Can you name any?
Open at 6.
Because there's not many. Let's be honest.
Food places probably.
Yeah, there's not many that open at 6.
I mean, there's a lot.
Well, outside of Walmart and Target.
H-E-B.
Okay, H-E-B. They're
Are
all
we
convenience
talking
stores.
about grocery stores or no?
Well, yeah, I guess so, but they have nothing to do with the markets. What I'm trying to say, they have to do with the public. So those make sense.
Oh no, you're right. Most businesses open at 8.
At
8 maybe 9.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying wake up at noon.
Okay, how do you? There's people who have to commute to work. There's people who have to take care of their kids. They take them to school and still have to get to work. So in order to do all those different things,
why does school start so early?
Oh, you cannot get me to agree to disagree with that.
Because of white people. I'm trying to put all this blame on white people because they deserve it. There's no other reason that, like, they teach us. Luis, I'm not making this up. They teach us that you eat breakfast at 6. They teach us that you eat you eat lunch at 12. At 12, for God's sakes, 12. I'm eating breakfast at 12.
What time do you think they start school in Colombia, in Mexico, in Hispanic countries, in Latin American countries?
I never went there.
What time do you think it is? Because apparently you don't think that other countries kind of
like
fit
8.
the same norms.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 8.
Okay.
And
So
I want to see if there's a hypothesis.
You think they start school around 8, right?
Yeah.
What time do you think they start school here? Around 8.
But the bus picks you up at 6.
Okay.
No need for that. And I was one of those victims.
In those foreign countries, they got
because that's what we are, victims.
Yeah. In this country, you get a bus. In other countries, you don't even have a bus.
Exactly. At 6, you're sleeping.
Oh, yeah, it's a 2-hour walk.
You know, there's so actually now I know because I have family.
I'm grateful for the privileges you have here because you don't have the perspective
You've been
of having something
and
different.
you think they're privileges.
Those are privileges.
What,
having the ability to have public school. Public school in other countries is not like they are here.
Okay, Luis, I'm not saying take away the public school. I'm saying
you take away the buses.
No, I'm not saying take away the public transportation. I'm saying you can pick me up a little later. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's a privilege to have that. It's not a privilege to have it at 6 a.m. That's all I'm trying to say.
It's a privilege to have inconvenience, bro.
Huh?
It goes from privilege to inconvenience.
Exactly.
You're like, damn.
You get to eat, but you get to eat shit. It's not. It's not a privilege like that, man. What I'm trying to say, and now that I realize in Colombia, there's 2 terms of school, so some of them go in like at 8 and leave at 12, or they go at 7 and leave at 12.
You're thinking like elementary school. No, you think I'm pre-K.
No, it's not. No, because I have a cousin who does this, and he's not in pre-K. Pretty damn old, by the way. And they leave like at 12, and then the second turn comes in at 12. So there's some that go in at 12 and they leave like at 4. So
what? How old is this kid? What grade is he?
I'm talking 4th, 5th grade. It's not that young. It's not high school either, but it's not that young.
I highly doubt that this kid only goes to school for 4 hours a day.
They do.
No way.
They don't have.
I will agree. The education system in other countries.
No, but if you think about it, it's very similar.
The education system in other countries, I'm talking from personal experience, in Colombia at least, is a lot better than it is in the United States.
No, but you know what is better too? It's also more efficient. What they don't give you is lunch. You don't have to eat there. So that's
not where I went to school.
No, but what I know this for a fact from him. Like, he doesn't eat there. No breakfast, no lunch. But again, it's only 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. So you don't need it. They don't teach you shit like music. Like, if you want to learn music, you go learn it on your own time.
You got 4 extra hours.
Nobody requires you to go learn music.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like the schedule. You know?
Yeah, nobody requires you to learn music or art or any of the dumb things they made us do. Or
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, you took music class. Here, wave this bell for an hour, and that's music
Never had to
apparently.
wave a
Bro, I got
Yeah, like-
I got sucked into one of those. I played trumpet for a few years, bro. I don't know what I was doing, bro. I'm like, bro, I play soccer. What am I doing with the trumpet in my hand, bro?
What was this?
Bro, this was
In Klinsman?
Klinsman. Yeah,
Really?
that's the one. Yeah.
No, in Klinsman they gave me a bell. They gave me a bell.
This cat can handle anything other than a bill.
And they waved this bell for an hour, and now you just had music. Like, yeah, you don't have to do that in those
Dude.
countries. Like I was saying, so if you think that we do more than schoolwork for more than 4 or 5 hours here, we don't.
They gotta stop doing
everything. We go to school for 8 hours and waste about 3.5 to 4.
I wonder what time school starts here. I know. I think high school starts a lot earlier.
that over there in Colombia.
No, here,
or just here.
Yeah,
Also,
Oh yeah, yeah.
you know you're done with school in Colombia at 16,
Damn.
that's true. Because there's no 12th grade. It goes up to 11th grade.
and there's no
Oh,
pre-K.
nice.
There's pre-K.
No, there's not.
I'm telling.
Maybe.
I went to school in Colombia.
The-
I was born in Colombia.
The math doesn't math then, because if we're done at 18 here, 1 year is not enough for because everybody's done at 16 over there.
Okay, I'm not disagreeing with that.
So if we're done at 18 here, if you take 1 year, that would be 17. Oh, unless I didn't go to school for enough hours and I got that wrong.
I graduated at 17 here.
Oh, I graduated at 19 here,
Oh, okay.
and the reason
We're not gonna say
No.
why that is, but
because my birthday's in September.
Oh, okay.
And yes, because my birthday's in September and the
And
school
my-
year starts in August.
and mine is in December. So what's your excuse?
Again, because my birthday September 11th, school starts in August.
Mhm.
So yes, I am a year back because of my birthday. I'd never lost a year, but normally everybody finish here at 18. That's the norm.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
18.
maybe you were the special case for some reason, but normally everybody's done here at 18 or 19. Over there, there's some 15-year-olds who are done over there.
Over there, first grade is 6 years old.
Okay, but I'm serious. There's some 15-year-olds.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing. I'm
But
sure
look,
there is.
that makes sense. What's 1 plus 10? 11, right? Am I wrong again? Unless I didn't go for enough years. So it makes sense. My point is, they don't require a certain amount of grades because from everything I know, they require 10 grades. Over here, for some reason,
No,
there's
11. It's up
okay.
to
If you're
11.
adding kinder,
No,
Oh,
no,
oh,
I'm,
yeah,
no,
oh,
I'm
yeah,
talking
11.
up to
11.
11.
what do you mean?
One
What
to
you call it?
11.
So they require those 11. Over here, we have to go to kindergarten. We have to go to pre-K.
Oh,
like-
pre-K, yeah.
Over there, that's what I'm saying. We do essentially 14 years of school.
Okay, I see what you're saying. It is. They do have pre-K.
No,
and
they
do
have it. Yeah,
kindergarten,
they offer
but it's not. It's
They
not
don't
mandatory.
require
Gotcha,
it.
gotcha.
You know what I mean? They have it. They don't require it. And then honestly, it's more like babysitting. Like,
But it is.
That
It is
age,
the same thing here.
no lie, you're right. It's like over here they require us to do like 14 years of school for no reason. For no reason.
Look, I don't know how true or not this is, but I heard somewhere that the reason why school is structured the way that it is here in the United States is because they want is little robots. So they structure
Yeah.
school in the way that they want the workforce to be like,
Yeah.
And they've accomplished
and
it.
they have accomplished
Yeah.
that.
And a lot of us
They have
can't
accomplished
find a way. But you know, it's not that hard to get out of it. All you gotta do is think a little differently, just a little bit.
Yeah, instead of riding the long bus, you ride the short bus.
What do you mean? No, instead of waking up at 6 a.m. to do shit.
No, but you can't do that here in the United States. They have the no kid left behind rule.
What do you mean?
Law. The no kid left behind law states that you cannot. It's a law that you have to enroll your
Oh
kids.
no, I'm not saying don't go to school. Yeah, you gotta put
Okay,
up
so-
with that for 12 years. But after you get out,
Yeah.
how about you stop waking up at 6 and be like, let me stay up a little longer, live life a little better, be more efficient with my time. Like, people don't do that. People are fine with the 9 to 5. It revolves around my schedule. You're like, who made that schedule? My boss. Fuck him. I bet you he doesn't get up at 6. I bet you he doesn't work 9 to 5. Like, why do we gotta do what a white dude is telling us to do?
It's back to the work.
Look, I'm not here to
Defend Trump?
defend. defend white people, Hispanic people, black people. I'm not here to defend anybody. I'm just saying that you pointing the finger to one specific race is not the right.
So who am I supposed to blame? Okay,
no.
let's put it on black people. Like we do everything in this country. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying right now?
I'm saying it has nothing to do with race.
Look.
It has to do with a.
I have a dream.
Okay, tell me about your dream. I can't interrupt you while you're dreaming, huh?
I have a dream that one day. I forgot what he said. What was it?
You almost had it.
That's not public education here in the United States, huh?
Yeah, no, he got shot before we.
Before you learn the rest?
Yeah. Look at that. Even they confused with that because Trump taught us the truth. There weren't 1 million people at that rally. There was what, 25,000, whatever he said. All right, look, we gotta finish off on what we always gotta finish off. We gotta give the Diddy update. How's he doing? Hey, did y'all see that picture of J-Lo?
No.
Oh, I did.
You saw it?
What picture of
It's
J-Lo?
kind of real. It's old, but
I don't think it looks real at all, but
Okay, update me because I don't know.
there's a picture. I think it's AI. I'm pretty sure.
Can
it's
you
AI.
elaborate? You keep
It's a
saying there's a
picture,
picture.
like I think it's blurred out. She's topless, but it looks like Diddy's new face.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
oh, true.
It does look like her old body and face, but his new face. So yeah, it's definitely AI. But we're on a podcast. Who cares?
Okay.
Like, hey, if a video,
Fake News Central.
if videos of those freak-offs come out, are y'all watching?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't like a little bit interested to see who was in those
No,
videos.
but no, let's be honest. Are you watching for entertainment and pleasure, or are you just watching for like research for the podcast?
Research for the podcast and curiosity more than anything.
Curiosity. So you
Yeah.
don't need privacy when you're watching this.
No, because it'll literally be like, oh, guess who's in the video?
Who are you showing it to?
You, my girl. I
Don't
care.
show it to me. I don't want to see this around you. I want to be in private.
Nah, okay. So yours is for pleasure.
I don't know if pleasure, because I don't know what the feelings there will be at the time.
Gotcha.
But am I gonna make the attempt? For sure. For sure to be a pleasurable occasion.
There'll definitely be certain things around you, huh?
No, I don't need all that. To be honest with you, I've never understood this. Honestly, I could do it in a cave.
I've never needed it either. I
I'm
just
sure they did.
stereotypically
Nah, there's
that's what
people that tell me that they need tissues and they need, lotion, and they need, and
I would never use a tissue.
I don't even need porn. I got a vivid imagination. Honestly, I've done it to Freakoff plenty of time.
He's seen the videos.
Yeah, I got a vivid imagination. I don't even want to see the video because it won't be as good as what I created.
He won't live up to your expectations.
Yeah, sometimes I'm just chilling and, J-Lo's there and, Jada Pinkett Smith there and then Shakira shows up out of nowhere. Sure, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I don't need any of that. All I just need is privacy. I just need to be alone. Like, because the industries aren't doing a good job of, giving me the stimulant that I need. I don't feel the same.
That should be your next endeavor. Go produce some flicks.
You think that makes money?
It has to.
I think it's saturated.
Hey, okay.
Oh, you're probably not wrong.
No, it just needs a lot of marketing. No, but I don't even think a lot of marketing. It just needs to be.
You need a 1 star. One good star that you make yourself.
I think you need a good story too.
You're the
And
only guy
that's
that I've
what-
ever
and
heard.
that's what you come in
You're the
with.
only guy that I've ever heard
No,
that
no,
they watch
no.
it for the story.
No. Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying, bro.
And you can't get into
No,
it
what happened-
unless it's a good lead up, huh?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I told y'all this story. This is true. This is a fact. My girl, one time, I'm not making this up in the least bit. Thank God the girl wasn't there at the time.
Oh, shit.
So, we're watching this movie. It's like a Hannibal Lecter type movie.
Oh, scary?
Yeah, a scary movie. And it's legit, bro.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then,
scary movies have a lot of nudity.
yeah, so there's a sex scene from what I thought is a normal sex scene from that you would normally see at a normal movie. And then it goes on for a minute. Then it goes on for 2. And then it gets really explicit.
Damn.
And then it goes on for 5. I'm like, but I'm telling you, it's not like, how you see in the normal, movie of those?
Mm-hmm.
It's like 2 minutes into the movie. No, we're talking 20, 25
What?
minutes into the movie.
That's definitely Alito.
So I'm like, I didn't know. I walked in like when the movie had started. So I wasn't involved.
Wait, who was watching this?
My girl.
Your girl was
In the
watching
middle of the living room.
What the hell?
No, but again, she thought it was a regular movie.
Oh shit! I'm sure she did.
Boy, that's what she told me. You're not lying, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I never thought about it to this day. Trying to lie to
It
me.
was like, yeah, I don't know where it came from. It's just
Like, watch this with me. It's gonna be a good movie.
I'm not gonna lie. I sat down. I sat down and I'm not lying, bro. It's 30 minutes into the movie, and there's like a good story behind it and things like that.
this one had a good story.
Yeah, and I'm like, and then the sex scene starts. I'm, yo, this is explicit and long.
I'm sure that's what she said too.
And so then I look at the movie. I'm like, yo, what's going on here? And we look at it. It's a porn movie.
Backdoor Sluts 9.
No, I don't even remember the name of it, bro. I wish I could tell you the name of it. I wish I could tell you the name of it, but it was but it was like a Hannibal Lecter type movie.
What?
Like the dude is.
It's a Hannibal liquor.
Yeah.
No, it had a real name to it. That's the worst thing. Like so much I can't remember it. But
Wait, question.
Mhm.
Did y'all finish the movie?
I finished the movie. We had to skip the section. Imagine that.
So that was a conclusion?
Yeah.
How long was this movie?
It was like 3 hours.
Oh shit.
It was really like 3 hours.
How long was the sex scene?
Like 30 minutes.
Was there
But you
penetration?
gotta watch the rest.
Yes.
Oh,
dude.
that's definitely porn.
No, it was definitely porn.
Yeah, it's definitely porn.
Yes, it was definitely porn, but
Did it ever come back to it? That's what she said.
come back to what? They had more sex scenes, but we had to skip through.
Yeah.
So-
There's definitely more.
Huh?
If the movie was 3 hours, there's definitely more sex scenes.
Oh, yeah, there was.
There's at least like 10 sex scenes, huh?
No, there was like 3, 4. But,
Oh, yeah, every 30 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
So,
Yeah, they give you breaks of
it was so much.
scary,
Of storyline.
scary story.
So when it started, but the thing is like a real one. Like when you see the movie, it doesn't come up with that cheesy music or nothing. It comes over like, and like, oh shit, we gotta skip this. So we had to skip like because we were gonna watch that whole thing. But dude, I ain't gonna lie. I wish I could tell you the name of the movie.
Your girl's like, yeah, you ruining my night, bro.
I never thought about it that way. No, but when I mean with a good story, I meant like I didn't mean like a storyline. I meant like tell me that the best movies of that kind is not the ones where there's some realism to it. You're like, hey, he actually just did meet her.
Look, for me, what got me into this was Bang Bus.
Exactly.
And it was we're picking up a random girl.
And tell me that's not the best type.
It was because you're like, oh, it's believable.
Exactly.
No, I get
and
that.
That's what I
but
mean.
I don't watch it for the.
But I don't mean like the storyline. I mean that type where like,
it has this little niche.
Exactly. Can we make them believe that this is real? Like at a party or whatever.
Wait, they're not real? I grew up on this stuff.
There's some people believe the Bang Bus is real.
Yeah.
Because it has a lot of.
I was one of those kids.
It was a lot of realism to it. So can something like that be created again? And I'm like, yeah, maybe we could do it. We should look into it.
Look, I'll end with this. I used to watch like MILFs, and if they didn't look like they were really a mom, I wouldn't want to watch it.
What?
Yeah, like if they're like too young, like you're not a MILF. There's no way. Because to me, like a MILF is like in their 30s.
That's how you know he didn't grow up with us. Because for us, our mom, you could be 13.
Yeah.
We knew plenty of those.
An A-leaf, yeah.
Yeah, like we knew plenty of those.
Goes. Like, damn, again.
Okay, so we gave her Diddy update. What? Anything else?
Did we give it to the update?
Yeah, he's still in jail.
There we go. We
And the Jennifer Lopez video is not real, or picture is not real.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
What else? We need pop culture references so we can clickbait people. What is it?
I mean, that's the number one pop culture thing right now.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just mention Donald Trump. Some people don't think we're lying. Hey, something happened with the UFC. I can't remember.
Donald Trump said that his favorite word in the the English dictionary was tariffs.
Terrorist?
Tariffs.
Tariffs. That has something to do with Texas, right?
Tariffs is taxes you impose on importations.
Imports.
That's his favorite word. Where did?
Well,
Oh, he was on the
why
Andrew
is-
Schultz podcast, right?
Oh, he was. Apparently, Andrew
Recently?
Schultz laughed at him.
I laughed with him or at him
At him.
about what? What happened?
I'm trying to think exactly what it was that he was talking about. He said Donald Trump said something. I'm an honest guy.
laughing.
And he laughed at him.
Like, we gotta try to get more guests and laugh at them. We
Sure.
gotta create better friends.
You gotta book him, dude.
We gotta book
I think he'll do it.
We gotta book them. We gotta book them. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please follow our TikTok. Please go watch
Suplex Society.
Suplex Society. Is the Chris Benoit video out yet? Oh yeah, I put it up.
Yeah.
When's the next one coming out?
We don't know. Well, right now we're waiting for CE to come back to the podcast so we can record some more.
Why didn't you tell me? I could have shot it this weekend.
Do you know what's going on in WWE right now?
I could have looked it up. What is it? A secret? Oh, I saw a pic. Oh yeah, I was here.
Let's end it.
You know what? How much? Restart. We can do it for 10 minutes and put it out as that, right?
What?
We could talk about something for 10 minutes and put it out as that, right?
As what?
As the Suplex Society.
Sure. Well, let's end this.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.
Peace.